My dear friends, Shabbat is coming to an end, and it has been such a necessary break. It was the antidote to the chaos in our country this week. The riot, the death, and destruction that happened in the Capitol was something that we imagined happening only in a distant past, not something that happens in our time, which is what made it so unbelievable and so utterly heartbreaking and eye-opening. As Jews, Torah is our sacred text, and as Americans, the Constitution is our sacred text. I remember in 6th grade how we had to memorize the preamble to the Constitution. I still know it to this day. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. I have carried these words with me in the same cherished way that I have carried the Shema or the Ten Commandments through my life. Our Constitution created checks and balances, systems of government, processes for justice, but this week there were those who sought to undermine this system with violence and destruction. We Jews have flourished as a people under a free and open democracy, mainly, I believe, because Jewish values are also expressed through democratic values. Torah lays the foundation for democracy through 4 core values that it teaches. First, we believe that all people, not just Jews, are created in the image of the divine and are imbued with dignity and value. Second, we believe in the notion that all people are equal and interconnected. Our foundational creation story connects us all as descendants of Adam and Eve. We are one family, all from one line, none greater than the other. Third, we believe in the necessity for the rule of law and the accountability of even our highest rulers. We determine law through learning, debating, maintaining the majority and the minority opinions, and we do not establish authority through force, but through speech and process. And finally, we believe in the autonomy of human beings to choose between good and evil, and that this exercise of conscience provides a moral justification for the right of people to determine their own political destiny. Democracy in America has been a gift to American Jews, opening opportunities that our great-great-grandparents could never have imagined. But democracy is not guaranteed. It is something that we must cherish and nurture, requiring that we speak out whenever and wherever it is threatened in our land. As Holocaust survivor Elie Wiesel taught, we must always take sides. Neutrality helps the oppressor, never the victim. Silence encourages the tormentor, never the tormented. If, as the Talmud teaches, the world rests on 3 things, on truth, on justice, and on peace, then it is easy to understand why the ground feels so shaky right now. There is hard work ahead for our country, work to bring people together, work to see and hear the pain that people are feeling, so much work for reconciliation. We saw the worst of America this week. Our democracy has been weakened, and it is being tested in ways we have never seen before. Our work is to repair it by continuing to build relationships in our congregations, communities, statewide and nationally. It will take time, and our work together will be more important than ever. Just as we begin a new week with light and spices, warmth and sweetness, this week we add a prayer for our country, that it may once again be the shining beacon of democracy to the world that we know that it can be. Dear God, every inch of America is sacred from sea to shining sea. There is much to be done in our time the sort of hard work on which God smiles, because it is done for the sake of the dignity and well-being of all God's creatures. Together, let us work to preserve and make manifest the values upon which our democracy was founded. The task of all people of faith is to call governing authorities to fulfill God's purpose of bringing about justice, mercy, and peace. Individually and as a nation, may we heed our obligation to each other as we navigate the tensions of building a just society. Rather than a politics of divisiveness, may we move our country toward a politics of empathy. May we use our power well so we do great things for all God's creatures, all those made in God's image who yearn for an equal place at America's table. If we do all this, may grace and peace be ours in abundance. May we be a beacon and a blessing to the world. As together we say, Amen. I share with you as we begin Havdalah, this gorgeous rendition of America the Beautiful and Oseh Shalom, our prayer for peace. It is a version by Dan Nichols and Alana Arian.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed all grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for working folk who forged the wealth we see in farm and mill, in home and school, unsung in history. America, America, may race nor sex nor creed no more divide, but side by side all rise united, free. Oh, say Shalom, Bimroman,
Havdil ben Kodesh leho, Chatoteinu yimho, Zarei v'chasfenu yar bechachol, Bechachol chavim balayla, Shavua tov, 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 Shavua tov. A good week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. A good week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishvi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi, Bimheira Me'amenu, Yavo Eleinu, Imashiach ben David, Imashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishvi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi. Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov.